This is Wright Brennan with the Lost in the Midlands podcast, brought to you by C. Wright Roofing. And I am super excited today to be here with Lori Brady of Celebrate Freedom Foundation, where veterans are inspiring the next generation. Lori, you are our first guest 6 years ago. Holy smokes. I think we were wearing masks in that episode of all things.
We were, yes.
And we did it at the hangar at y'all's awesome facility. And thanks so much for coming back on the show. I'd like to hear the update of what's going on in your life. I know there's a cool event coming up, but fired up to catch up.
Thank you so much. Like I said, I'm Lori Brady with Celebrate Freedom Foundation, and we are a nonprofit of South Carolina, actually around the whole Southeast. And we inspire the next generation with our programs. We've been around since 1999.
Wow.
And we have every branch of service that comes and volunteers with us. And what we do is we restore aircrafts. We restore vehicles. And it's our veterans and our students who are restoring these aircrafts. Then we take them to schools and we talk to kids about STEM education. So you've got your science, technology, your engineering, your mathematics, and your arts. And we talked about them about their pathways, what career fields that they're going to be doing.
Yeah. A lot of different career options in the military, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not a veteran, appreciate the community and so many different opportunities there. All the veterans that come in, so they're all volunteering their time to restore. These are all military vehicles and helicopters, et cetera.
Right. All of our veterans and first responders. Yes. And we also have just like-minded volunteers as well.
Yeah.
Like you, I'm not a veteran, but I'm an Army brat. So this is my way of giving back to our veterans and our community as well. It's that we're to the point of, we have our veterans, some of them who have PTSD. Some of them are missing limbs. Some of them are just trying to find their way back to society, wanting to make a difference, wanting to make a purpose. And so this is where they all like-minded. Some days it will be where they'll come in and they'll just sit and they've had a bad day.
Yeah.
Other days they are working, climbing on our helicopters. Oh, did I mention that I have helicopters? Right now, I have 5 Cobra helicopters. I have a 1967, 68, 73, 80s baby, and I have another 68 one as well. I have a Huey, and our Huey helicopter is going to be flying by this summer. We just got the final inspection from the FAA, and we're so excited about that. And I think we've actually shown some pictures of those in previous podcasts. But we are very proud of our Huey one that we have, because in the soundproofing of this Huey, we have our patches of all those who have helped us, or in honor of, or in memory of. My dad's patch is in there. And that's the reason why I do this, is because honoring my father. My father was a Korean War veteran, and before he was even 17 years old, he was actually shot and paralyzed a week before his 17th birthday, and he had what they called they had shell shock, and when he was shell shocked, he was just told to suck it up and just get over it. Don't talk about it. You don't have feelings when you're in the military. And we needed to have a place for this, where it was so much like-minded. So our place gives us a purpose, gives us a reason.
That's fantastic. Amazing work you guys are doing. Yeah, that is amazing. And you mentioned y'all been around since 99.
Mm-hmm.
And have you been there since 99?
I have not. I have been there since 2015.
Okay.
When the STEM program started. Okay. And what we do is, for our STEM program, is we take our aircrafts, our Humvees, our drones, and we take them to the schools. And it's our veterans that are our briefers. And they talk to the kids about their careers, about their opportunities. And we have a wonderful new opportunities that are coming up now. In 2027, we are going to be having the South Carolina Aerospace Academy. And you hadn't even heard that one yet.
That sounds amazing.
It is going to be for a charter school here in South Carolina.
Wow.
And we are going to be doing from 8th grade to 12th grade charter school for them to start with the aviation communities.
Wow. Yeah, heavy emphasis on the aviation at the Celebrate Freedom Foundation. Y'all are at the airport, right?
Yes, we are at the Columbia Metropolitan Airport, right at the very end of the runway.
Awesome. And so the volunteers are actually restoring the helicopters to like flight ready conditions. You're actually flying the helicopter.
Yes.
Okay.
We have Maggie, our 1980s baby. She was in Grenada with the Marines.
Wow.
And she has done several other missions. We actually have her flying back, and where she does events, but she also flies into the football fields of the high schools.
Holy smokes.
And then our pilots get out and say, well, what do you want to do for a living? And they're like, well, I never thought about doing this. Putting fuel in the aircraft is a job. And this is where they talk about everything. You know, you don't have the time to sit there with your laptop trying to figure out how much fuel you'll have. So you have to know these things. You've got to plan ahead. You've got to know the knowledge of these equipment. And a lot of these students these days will not, cannot, or don't want to go to another 4-year college.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of opportunities here in the States and out of the States where they can do apprenticeship jobs and get the hands-on experiences, learn how to do the career that they want to do. We want to inspire them to find the career that they want, not just a job, but a job that they love to do.
That is amazing. I got to imagine that's a pretty exciting pep rally when the the helicopter flies in.
Oh, yes.
And you guys are literally changing the next generation's workforce.
Yep.
So I know the workforce is changing quite a bit, and this has got to be a big inspiration for those kids.
In 2025, we saw over 50,000 students. And so if we can touch at least one child's life, that's what makes the difference. And we want to inspire them. And that is where, and it gives our veterans self-worth.
Yeah.
And actually says, okay, this is where I feel that I belong.
Yeah.
And if you're having a bad day, you're having a bad day. But it's okay, because you can always come back.
That is awesome. Truly inspirational stuff you guys are doing. Tell me a little bit about some of the different, I know you guys have multiple operational wings here. So I was looking at the website and I noticed Operation Fallen. What is that initiative?
That is Operation Fallen is our veterans program. And we work with our veterans communities to find other nonprofit organizations that may even fit them a little bit even better than what we can do for them. It's time for our veterans to stand up and help the fallen brothers and sisters type thing.
Very cool. And you guys also have a JROTC. It looks like it was a national award for excellence.
It is.
Okay.
We have a national program for our JRTC program. And it's not just in South Carolina. It is all over the world. We just sent a ribbon and a badge to Guam for them. And he wrote this essay, and the essay was about what does drones do and how has it impacted our society. Oh, I didn't even tell you about that one. We have, we actually, from Northern Grumman, they gave us a Hunter drone. We're the only one that is non-military because we are not military.
Yeah. We
are a nonprofit. They gave us a Hunter drone to take to these schools. It's a $4.1 million drone.
Holy smokes.
That's the size of a small Cessna aircraft.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, it is. It's crazy. Yeah.
And so you guys actually have a drone school, if I'm not mistaken,
We
teaching people
do.
to be drone pilots. Tell me a little bit about that.
We have classes, a lot of times it's during the summertime, where if you want to get your FAA 107 drone license, and we will take you to the point where our veterans and our pilots will be the ones that are teaching you about the weather, about the what's going to be on the test, so
Yeah.
you'll be prepared and ready when it's time for you to take the 107 and pass the test.
That's fantastic. I imagine that probably gives some people something to put on their resume too. Find
Yes.
a good, cool job. Maybe in
Because-
roofing, you know.
Well, that's crazy because I just had a phone call with a one of our veterans who's a power washer, and they're using drones now to help power wash
Wow.
the businesses down here in Columbia. And the roofing companies, they use them to get estimates. The drones were created to save lives,
Yeah.
and take harm's way out of the humans.
That's awesome. And I know we've got a pretty cool event coming up.
Oh,
I think
we
we're
do?
teaming up on this event. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a
Yes.
good time.
Oh,
So,
yes.
All right, let's talk about the golf tournament a little bit.
Yes. We are April the 16th
April
of
16th.
2026.
Oh yeah.
And let me see, I'm a cheat here. I've got our shotgun start is at 9 a.m.
Okay,
And we're going to be at the spur of the Northwoods. Is that correct?
that is correct.
Am I saying that right? Spur?
That is.
And but if you go and we want to have a team, that would be amazing. All our proceeds go back to Celebrate Freedom, and there's only 2 employees at Celebrate Freedom, and so all the revenue that we come in goes right back into our programs. I think our Angel Awards that we get, I think our last one was 98%. Of where our revenue goes right back into our programs.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
That is impressive. Fantastic. It's gonna be an amazing tournament. I'm
It
fired
is.
up.
I'm so blessed that y'all were able to help us with this.
Hey, look, we're happy to support the this amazing organization. And so, where can people find you if they want to volunteer, give back? How can they
Yes.
find you guys?
Well, you can go to our website. It's gocff.org, or our social media, Celebrate Freedom Foundation, or you can come out to the hangar. Our volunteer times are on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and just reach out to us. We're here.
Fantastic, Lori. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you so much. I
Great.
appreciate it.
Absolutely. And cut.